So I am hiking on the Becker Hollow Trail today up to the summit of Hunter Mountain, which has a fire tower up at the top. The fire tower is New York State's highest fire tower in regards to its total elevation. So Becker Hollow Trail is the most direct route up to the summit of Hunter Mountain. So as such, it's also very steep, being that it's only a couple miles long and you've got a couple thousand feet of elevation change plus. So I did the first mile and that's relatively mellow, but after that it really starts to kick up and I'm climbing pretty steadily now. I actually have never hiked to the fire tower on Hunter Mountain. And after this huge snowstorm that we had this past week, I figured now was a better time than ever to get out and get up to the summit. So far I haven't seen anybody else. There were 2 or 3 other cars in the parking lot. So we'll see if we come across anyone as we make our way up. So this is the trail that's been broken in with people on snowshoes. You can see my snowshoes kind of fit just right in this trail. And in theory, if everyone wears snowshoes on the trail, it'll keep it nice and flat and even and nice for hiking. But you can see here, if I step off to the side of the trail, what a difference that is. So in the winter, we all try to kind of work together as best we can to just maintain the trails and keep them nice for everyone to hike on. I'm getting up there in elevation at this point, and I believe I should be getting pretty close to that intersection where I need to swing a right up to the fire tower. It's probably in the next quarter mile or so. So we'll keep getting up to there. Once we hit that intersection, we know we've almost made it to our goal. The trail's been amazing so far. I haven't seen anyone else out here, and the trail is in pretty good condition. The snowshoes are working out well. I've got the MSR, I honestly don't remember what model they are. I think they're like the Evo Ascent. Actually, the way it says on them. Yeah, I'm right. It's the Evo Ascent, which are just their all plastic Evos, kind of like their base model. And then these have the heel bar in them so that when you're going up a steep grade, you can put those heel bars up and it helps save your calves a little bit. I've used them a little bit on this hike and they work pretty well. There is our 3,500 foot elevation marker. So we know that we've got about 500 feet or so left until the summit, which is not too bad. I've arrived at the intersection, so I'm gonna hop onto the yellow trail and take that about 1/3 of a mile to Hunter Mountain Tower. We're just about to our destination. Well, we have made it. Does not look like there's going to be much of a view because we are still in the clouds at this point. But that's all right. I'm gonna go on ahead and climb up and see what I can see, if anything. Alright, let's go up to the fire tower. Well, there's not much to see up here. Still feels great to just get up here and to be the only one out at the summit here. Like I said, this is my first summit of Hunter Mountain. Now I'll have to come back when it's a little warmer and see if I can get a view. Well, now I can say I've climbed the highest fire tower in New York State. And I actually think that was the last fire tower of the 5 in the Catskills that I had to climb. But I might have one more. I can't remember. I'll have to look at that when I get back today. I need to start doing a better job of tracking the hikes that I do. I always plan to, and then I just give up, and then I forget. That's why I make videos. I've hung out at the summit for a few minutes here, ate some food, and drank some water. I'm gonna go ahead and put the snowshoes back on and start my trek down the mountain. This is just an out and back hike, so I'll just be taking the exact same path I came up back down to the trailhead. So I must have just gotten a little bit unlucky with the timing of my summit, because when I came up here about a half hour ago, this had a really nice clear view of the valley below, and now it's all overcast. So a bunch of clouds must have rolled in just as I was getting up towards the top. I've passed quite a few people on snowshoes coming down. Like I said, I didn't see anyone on the way up, so everyone else just must be getting a later start. Being that this trail is the quickest route to Hunter Mountain, and the fact that Hunter Mountain has the Firetower and that it is the second tallest peak in the Catskills, it's a very popular trail. Another good reason to do it in the wintertime with a lot of snow on the ground, just to avoid the crowds. The snowshoes worked out great on this trip. Definitely a requirement for a hike like this. And even though the trail's packed from people snowshoeing over it, you really don't want to wear just boots because you'll tear it all up, as I've been known to do in the past when I've forgotten my snowshoes. But I've got them now, and I just keep them handy in case I need them. Even if I'm not sure or don't think I'll need them, you just don't know once you get up to those higher elevations in the winter time and in the spring. At this point, I'm getting pretty close back to the trailhead. Obviously the hike goes much quicker on the way down, although in some ways it feels like more work, just trying to get down safely. That bridge is not too far from the trailhead, so I know that I'm getting close to finishing my hike of Hunter Mountain. Alright, that is it. I am back at the trailhead, and just going to take these snowshoes off and head out of here. It was a nice quick morning hike.